is crashing into yet another industry. Tinder is introducing new features in general, but get this, new AI matchmaking features. And man, I do not know how to feel about this. Let's get into it.
Speak your soul. Speak your soul. Just let it go. Let it go. Speak your soul. Speak your soul. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow.
Welcome to another session of Speak Your Soul Sessions. This is Slept on Shay, and today's session is going to be another video about dating apps. I have quite a few videos here, well, at least 2 on dating apps that I want you to check out in the description, but today we're going to be talking about AI matchmaking. This has been a trending topic I see for the past couple of weeks, and I'm curious if Tinder AI matchmaking is going to make dating apps better. Bumble and Hinge are also introducing AI matchmaking into their platforms. So let's talk about number 1, what these features are, and 2, of course, I'm going to offer my opinion about them. I'm very torn for different reasons, and I will break down why. Actually, first, let me go ahead and give some context to this topic. So, a lot of people, according to Forbes, 79% of Gen Z and 78% of millennial daters are experiencing dating app fatigue or swiping fatigue. So basically, people are getting tired of having, number 1, so many irrelevant matches and endless choices and swiping over and over again and it not leading to meaningful connections, right? I think that just in general, being on a screen for a long time can make you feel burnt out. So it's important that if you're on a dating app or Facebook or the computer or whatever you have to do, you need to take breaks from that screen. But yeah, a lot of people are frustrated with dating in general and just dating apps. And so Tinder said, aha, we're going to do something to fix this because we actually want people to find love. And comment below, let me know if you suffer from dating app fatigue or swiping fatigue, or you get tired of the endless choices that you have. And I also give people the advice, when you go onto a dating app, be intentional. I think a lot of people, not only like being on a screen for a long time can burn you out, but sometimes people just don't know what they want and they don't know what they're looking for or what they really need, what their needs and wants are. So that can be overwhelming as well. And one of Tinder's features, or their AI matchmaking features, will speak to that, but I'll get into that in just a moment. So I'm going to break down a combination of Tinder's newer features and their AI matchmaking features. So one of the features will include speed dating, which is a 3-minute scheduled speed dating event that only users with photo verification or photo verified profiles can join. Another feature is their quote chemistry feature, which is AI-curated daily recommendations of potential matches. So I think that this is a good thing. Once again, later on, I'll get into a deeper dive of my overall thoughts, but some people really don't know what they want. And I think that having daily recommendations versus endless swiping can make life so much easier. You have some recommendations for you based on your lifestyle, your interests, your personality, and hopefully that will lead to more relevant matches. So you're not just continuously scrolling or swiping through random people who just may not be good for you. But okay, There is a camera roll scan, and this goes into that chemistry feature. So there's going to be a list of like a Q&A or questions posed based on your camera roll that can help the app get a sense of your personality, interests, and your lifestyle. Now, a lot of people probably won't be feeling this. A lot of people probably think, okay, I want to upload whatever photos I want to include, but I would prefer an AI bot not look through my whole life in my photos. But I mean, some people, may like this so that, and I think this is a way where they get those AI curated daily recommendations. Some people are like, I'm tired of trying to pick the right person. Let's see what AI can do for me. Then there's astrology mode. So that's quite self-explanatory. You can use the app to be matched with people based on astrological placements. There's also music mode, which may have come out in 2021. I think this feature is not as new, or maybe it was only available in certain markets or locations. I know that a lot of these things have already launched in Australia and maybe New Zealand, but you remember the days of MySpace. I believe that whenever you click on a person's profile, you'll just be able to hear their favorite song placed in the background, which I'm not mad at, because there really is a such thing as music chemistry to me. I mean, if y'all don't listen to some of the same songs, or I don't know, maybe music doesn't matter to everybody, but I do think that's pretty cool, just to get a little more insight to a person. If they have a really cool song on their profile or something that you like to listen to as well, it's like a thing you can talk about to break the ice, right? Something where it's like, oh, I saw you put that song on your profile, I love that song too, like going to concerts. I do think it's a conversation starter. But and finally, I think they have something called IRL, in real life events, where the app can connect users to real life dating events. And I know that this is launching in California first, and I hope that it expands to other areas. But my boyfriend was telling me that men just don't go to dating events. He was telling me about some event, a church dating event or a church event, where there were 1,000 women there but only 20 guys. I think a lot of people have also talked about Kendra G. Kendra G used to be a radio host in Chicago for about 20 years. If you look her up, her videos are all over the place. She has a dating app herself, but yeah, she used to be a radio personality. Now she owns her own dating app, and 12 people have gotten married from the Kendra G show before she launched her app. And now that she's launched her dating app, 6 people have gotten married through her dating app, which is very awesome. But a lot of people who showed up to her dating events reported that it was just a surplus of women there and no men. So maybe if Tinder expands its in real life events to other locations, cities, states, then maybe men will be more aware of dating events. But people are fatigued, because it's just kind of like, where do I meet people? And it's like, if you can't meet people in the church at a church event, and if you can't meet people at an event literally geared towards finding love, I mean, where can you meet people? I guess dating apps, right? I don't know. So comment below also, where do you think is the best place to meet people? Because I feel like a lot of people really don't know. They get caught up in their own lifestyle, working, being around friends and family, and it just seems like to some people dating is just an extra chore. It's just so exhausting to think about, where am I going to meet the love of my life? But yeah. And here are my overall thoughts about AI matchmaking. First of all, people are highly skeptical of AI in general and mistrusting of it. So I am happy that Tinder and hopefully Bumble and Hinge will have features where people can opt out or turn off these AI features, because some people just don't like the idea of AI in general. So I'm happy that it's optional. And dating apps can improve. You can add more technology to something, better features, an easier user experience can be a part of the app. But while dating apps improve, I hope that people do as well. People still have to be charismatic. Technology cannot detract from people still needing to know how to communicate well and be intentional about what they want. And whether you want a casual connection or a long-term relationship, your dating experience will be so much easier if you know what you want from whatever app you're downloading. I just think that a lot of swiping fatigue just comes from people being indecisive half the time. And I also agree that decision fatigue can be real, because if you have a whole lot of great choices, that can be hard to sort through as well. But there are some people who just don't get quality matches at all. Some people just get horrible recommendations or horrible people that they have to keep swiping left on, right? So I hope that the chemistry feature will work well for people who always get the worst profiles liking them. And once again, like I said, I think it's good that you can opt out of AI features. Some people just don't want a dating app to have complete and full access to their camera roll. I actually am excited about that speed dating feature for people, as well as the events feature. I hope that the events feature expands, like I said, to other states and cities. But people stepping outside of their shell, number one, and number two, just stepping outside in general and interacting with people is much better than people perpetually staying stuck on an app. So, and once again, my boyfriend said that men just don't go to dating events. So I hope it brings about a greater awareness. And I asked my friends how they feel about this. They are not excited at all. Two of my friends are single, and one of them said, "What is AI going to start generating people's responses now?" You know, basically being like ChatGPT built into the apps. And I told her no. However, some dating apps now have a feature where you can think of witty banter or a certain type of response or a flirtatious response, whatever you want, with the click of a button if you don't know what to say. I don't like that idea. Once again, just in general, people need to learn how to communicate. You need to learn how to talk to people, to be charismatic, to have the right tone. That's how you get what you want out of life. If you can ace a job interview, I believe you can learn how to talk to people, learn how to ensure that you're coming across as a valuable partner. People need that. People do not need AI controlling every aspect, right? And then my other friend was like, what is this going to do to the environment? She's like, are there going to be more data centers surrounded by AI? So I don't think that they're excited about this thing at all. But who knows? Some people may be excited about it. So let me know if you're excited about it. Are you like, yes, AI matchmaking is awesome, there will be less swiping, more events? Or are you gung-ho about it? Are you just saying no altogether, mistrusting? Or are you torn? Are you somewhere in the middle like me, you know? And finally, as my grandmother would say, you just can't force a connection. Whether you meet someone in person or on a dating app, please spend time building a life that you don't want to escape from, versus biting your nails and wondering when you'll meet the one. And even if you do meet the one, you still need to prioritize your well-being, mental health, and find time to do the things that you love. I believe love will find people when it makes sense. And even if that doesn't happen, you can still live a beautiful life that brings you fulfillment. So always remember to work on yourself. And on that note, this is Slept on Shay signing off from Speak Your Soul Sessions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you liked this content. I have a lot of content like this. Once again, there are other dating app videos in the description that I'd like you to click on. Also, don't forget to comment your thoughts on AI in general and AI matchmaking and your experience with dating apps. And please share this video as well. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world.